Welcome to another one of our videos where today we have Rachel with us sharing her experience of mindset mastery for business owners. So Rachel, can you just introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody what you do?
Yep, my name's Rachel Burton Toye, and I've been a fitness instructor teaching classes in the community for about 32 years now. And it's probably pretty much what I've done most of my life, to be honest.
Yeah. Cool. And so when COVID hit, Rachel, what did you do with your face-to-face classes?
Well, I went online, which was very scary for me because, I was scared throughout being an instructor, moving from tapes to CDs to download, and then suddenly I've been thrown into doing classes online. Never in a million years would I have ever said I would have taught classes online. But, like many other instructors, your classes were totally taken away from you. So that was my only choice, and I needed to have the income coming in to obviously pay mortgage bills, etc. So I had to take that leap and go on Zoom and teach classes on Zoom. So that's what I did.
Cool. So what was business like then? So before you joined Mindset Mastery for Business Owners, so you're online, you're teaching your fitness classes online. What was business and life like at that point?
Okay, so before going online, my business was really successful. I had quite a few classes, a lot of classes going on, which I taught all myself. Then obviously it was taken away through COVID. Then I went online and I was totally I wasn't sure how to run this. So I knew I didn't want to be teaching as many classes as what I did have on the timetable. But I wasn't sure on delivering it. So I just played it kind of safe, one class in the morning and one or two in the evenings. So that's how I did it. But there was a lot of stress because computers and me haven't got a love affair. Just a nightmare.
It's not your favourite thing, is it?
No. I picked being an instructor because, you didn't have to use a keyboard or anything at the time. And I only had to count really to 8.
Yeah.
So it was simple for me. And then suddenly I'm online.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that, just counting to 8. But also, in the middle of the pandemic, you moved away from where your business had been established to another country.
Yes.
Didn't you as well? Why did you do that? Tell me a little bit more about that.
We were on holiday in Croatia. I think that was September 2019. And just like you do when you've got time out, you start that thinking process because you haven't really got time any other time. So we were on holiday and I thought, Warren, which is my husband, I said, we've got to start changing our lives because we haven't got pensions, being self-employed. So we decided that we needed to start a business between us that wouldn't really interfere with us with old age, that somebody else could manage it. So we decided that we would take on a big property in North Wales. So it was a big move from Buckinghamshire to North Wales. So we've done up this house. We're now doing Airbnb. So the plan was to consolidate my classes into 3 days, travel back to Buckinghamshire, teach for those 3 days and come back to North Wales. Obviously COVID hit. So we were already online in, I think it was March, was it?
March.
So, and we moved in the June. So already I was online and it couldn't have worked out better for me because obviously I could take my business to Wales. And, we thought it was only going to last for weeks and it went on for months. Being online and still, going on. So it worked out brilliant. So I'd already kind of made my mind up what I was going to do. I was going to work less, in theory. And then have more time for me. However, I have been thinking along those lines for many years and still work really hard up until sort of now recently. I feel like things are, I'm working towards that now.
Yeah, Cool. So you've got your business online, you've moved to Wales, and you see that there's Mindset Mastery for business owners, this 12-week program with me. And obviously we have known each other for quite a few years, but we've never worked together like this, obviously. So did you have any reservations about joining Mindset Mastery?
Yeah. I had that little voice in my head going, oh, you don't want to join that because there'd be so many more people that are, they just look at you like you're stupid because I don't know anything technical, really. Social media, Facebook, all that. I'm just like, how can I explain it? I'm just hanging on in there, learning the minimal that I have to just pass me by. So I really thought that people would look a little bit at me like, you're not academic, you're not really a business. Oh my gosh, see how I go, my words. You're not really a businesswoman. I felt like an imposter. For 32 years, I've sort of thought really that I've just been bloody lucky teaching my classes, got lovely ladies that love, coming to class, and I'm the luckiest person. I never, thought for 1 minute it's down to me turning up every week, doing this, doing that, and being a businesswoman. I thought it was just fluke.
Just fluke. 32 years of fluke. Yeah.
Exactly. I know, it's like when I've joined you've sort of like gone, well, how's that gone? 32 years of fluking, fluffing it along. Like, oh yeah, maybe I did do something right.
Yeah, maybe. So somehow you decided to sign up, right? And you decided to join. So what was the process of sort of working together, of doing the group sessions? Like how has that been?
It's been really good, because what I thought it was going to be like it's nothing like it is. Everybody's really supportive, and your questions that you ask, somebody else, I was sitting there quite quiet to start with, but then there was people asking questions that I actually thought, oh, I would have asked that. So it's what you make up in your head, the little stories that you're not going to fit in, and this, that, and the other. But the group really, it's like working as a team, which is lovely, because obviously when you're doing self-employed and doing the job like I'm doing, it is very much an individual thing. So you feel quite a lot on your own. So with your help and the team, it's really made a big difference. I don't feel like I'm on my own. And it's encouraging, giving you more confidence.
Cool. Brilliant. Amazing. Rachel, amazing. So what is the one best result that you have got from doing the 12 weeks of Mindset Mastery for business owners?
Going different levels on my fitness. So I do different packages now, which I would never have done. And I've got, I use Kartra through the help of you, otherwise that would never have happened. And I run a library of classes. So it can be on demand, it could be 1 live a week, it could be 4 or 5 live classes in a week. So that has been the big, because if I was on my own, I wouldn't have gone down that route. I would have just stayed on Facebook Live and, stayed like that. And I'm so pleased I did that, what with Facebook crashing, and I think Instagram went down as well. That's another one I'm not familiar with. So, it's really given me the confidence to start changing and going with the times. Otherwise I might have still been back using my little tape recorder back in the day.
And also, Rachel, when do you teach your classes now? Are you still teaching in the mornings and the evenings?
Yeah, that's another real bonus, thanks to joining the group. I'd always thought, it'd be so nice not to go out in the evenings and this, that, and the other. And with COVID hitting, it made it even more like, I just want to have evenings off. So with the help of yourself, doing the one-to-ones and the group, I no longer teach in the evenings. So I teach in the day. And what also has really helped me is the fact that I've gone into retreat business as well. Whereas I probably would have, that would have been a thought process for probably another year or so before I put it in action. And here I am sat today doing 2 successful retreats. So Yeah, I can't, you know, I can't thank, you know, enough for joining the group to give me the confidence to change. And I know that there's still, you know, more up here that I want to get out and deliver.
Yeah.
Whereas before it would stay in here and I wouldn't know how to action it. So by having the group really does help, and the one-to-ones to push me forward.
Yeah.
To, you know, to make me the best I can be. So it has really been a great bonus for me to join. So if there is anybody watching this and you are like me thinking, oh gosh, I'm not going to be good enough, I'm not, you know, I find it hard to speak in public, this, that and the other, don't worry about it, because, you know, from the bottom of my heart, it has probably been the best thing I've done to give myself confidence and to actually get out there and apply myself up-to-date information, going with the times, otherwise you do get left behind.
Yeah, amazing, Rachel. Thank you so much. Thank you. It has been an absolute privilege, to be on this journey with you as well, and you know, to have to watch all these things that you've changed, and it's worked out so well as well. But it is that confidence, isn't it, to, like you say, to take those ideas out of your head and run with them. So yeah, congratulations.
What's been lovely, Philippa, is there's no judgment, and we've had laughs along the way, you know, and that's what I needed, because if it's really pompous, I would have been gone. So yeah, so I've got to say a big thank you to you.
Oh, thank you. No, it has been marvelous. So thank you so much, Rachel, for being here to share your experience, and thank you to everybody who has watched this as well. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.